Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to baking session number 6. Today's our baking session number 6. Today we are making bannock bread, everyone. So there's actually 2 ways to make bannock bread. We're not going to preheat our oven today because we're going to be frying on our recipe card today. It's saying we're going to be frying our bannock bread with oil on the frying pan. But there's also another way you can make bannock bread by baking it in the oven. You put your oven at 400 degrees Celsius and you bake for 15 to 20 minutes in the oven. So there's actually 2 ways to make bannock bread. But today we're going to do it the frying in the pan with oil. Okay, everyone, and we're all ready to begin. So we start off with our dry ingredients. We need 2 cups of flour, everyone. So everyone, let's get our measuring cups ready. 2 cups of flour. So I've got 1. I've got my mixing bowl. 1 cup of flour. And everyone's got 1 cup of flour. That's great. And now we have 2 cups. So we're putting in 2 cups of flour into our mixing bowl. Then we get our baking powder ready. We add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And what else do we need? We get our salt ready, and we need half a teaspoon of salt. So if you get your teaspoon ready and put half a teaspoon of salt into the flour mixture, and we whisk it together. We whisk the flour all together with the salt and the baking powder. Mixing until it's all mixed together. And all you actually see is flour right now. Then it's time to add our oil. So today I'm using olive oil. We can use either olive oil or vegetable oil. And for olive, we need 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And we gradually add that into the flour. So when we're finished adding the olive oil into the flour, we can actually mix it a little bit together, stirring around. And then we gradually add 3/4 cups of water into the mixture. So we add it gradually as we're stirring it around and getting the mixture all together. We have to get the dough to hold all together. I know the mixture becomes a little sticky, so we want to get as much flour on it as possible. When we're actually rolling it and blending it together, we can add a little bit of more flour. So after you finish mixing it, everyone, is everyone ready to move to a flat surface now? Once you finish mixing it, we move to a flat surface, and then we empty the flour dough onto the flat surface. So what I've done is I put wax paper underneath my table here, as you can see. And I've got my mixture, and I'm blending it now. And I can feel a little bit of stickiness. It actually looks like, I'm not sure if anyone has made bread before, homemade bread. I have. It reminds you of homemade bread, the way the texture feels. Mine's a little sticky, so I'm going to add a little bit more flour. And I'm continuing to blend it all together. My dough is ready, as you can see. So now the next step is to divide it into 5 balls. So let's count, everyone. I'm going to take the dough, and I'm going to take 1 piece of dough, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I've got 5 balls of dough. So I'm going to roll it in my 2 palms. I'm rolling the dough to make them into balls. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it and pat it and mark it with a B and put it in the oven for baby Annie. Okay, and then we're going to take each ball one at a time, as you can see, and we're going to flatten it with our palm. So just like this, flatten with your palm, just to make it in that type of shape. It's in a ball shape, you're flattening it with your palm. There we go. So I've got 5. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our next step would be getting our frying pan out and frying it with oil on medium heat, everyone. We're back again, and I just finished frying my baking Bannock bread. It turned out amazing. Look, everyone. It tastes so delicious. I hope everyone had a wonderful time. Thank you for being part of our baking club. And I will see everyone next week.